All right, anime fans. If you think anime is only about fights and power-ups, then today Ghost in the Shell is about to hit you with something way deeper. Something quiet, unsettling, and honestly, kind of mind-blowing. This isn't just a story, it's a question. What the hell does it mean to be human when your body is basically a machine? And in case you don't know, this anime has inspired the Matrix movie franchise. Here there is no flashy hype, no loud screaming battles, just a cold, futuristic world where humans and technology are so fused together that identity itself starts to feel unstable. And right in the middle of it all, a woman who isn't even sure how much of her is actually her. So the story follows Motoko Kusanagi, a cybernetically enhanced agent working for Section 9, a government unit handling cybercrime. Her job? Hunt down a mysterious hacker known as the Puppet Master. Sounds simple, right? Not even close. As the investigation unfolds, things get weird as hell. Minds can be hacked, memories can be altered, identities can be fabricated. And suddenly the question isn't just who is the criminal, it's what even is a person anymore. The story keeps you engaged. Motoko Kusanagi is calm, controlled, and deadly efficient. But underneath that, constant doubt. She's more machine than human, and that messes with her sense of self. Watching her question her own existence is both fascinating and, honestly, kinda unsettling. But two, her partner is more grounded, more emotional, and honestly the closest thing to human warmth in the story. And let's not forget the villain, the Puppet Master. It's not your typical villain. This isn't a guy trying to take over the world. It's something that challenges the very idea of life and consciousness. It doesn't just oppose Motoko, it actually questions her existence. Now let's talk about the action. Now you might ask, are there any fights in this anime? Well, yeah, there are fights, but don't expect constant action. When action happens, it's precise, it's tactical, and it feels realistic and grounded. But honestly, the real action is psychological. You get these long, silent scenes, slow pacing, and moments where nothing happens, but everything just heavy. This anime doesn't rush. It really makes you sit with the ideas. Motoko Kusanagi fights like a machine, because she basically is one. Uses thermo-optic camouflage to turn invisible, combines firearms with close-quarters combat moves with insane speed and control. One of her most iconic fight moments? She goes invisible and takes down a target before they even realize what the hell is happening. No flashy buildup, just done. That's what makes it badass. Unlike typical anime, action scenes are rare but meaningful. Long, quiet moments build tension. When violence happens, it hits harder because you're not used to constant noise. The silence makes the action feel louder. Why the action works? Well, because it fits the world. This is a cyberpunk setting. Combat is tactical, not flashy. The characters are professionals, not show-offs. And violence feels real, not exaggerated. Now let's talk about the animation and music. For a 90s anime, this looks insanely good. You've got these detailed cyberpunk cityscapes, rain-soaked streets, and neon lights everywhere. The animation is smooth and really deliberate. And the soundtrack? Man, it's haunting. It doesn't hype you up. It pulls you into this eerie, almost philosophical mood. You're not just watching casually, you're absorbing it. Coning to the themes. This is why Ghost in the Shell stands out. It asks, what is a ghost? In this world, the body is just a shell and the soul or mind is what they call the ghost. But if your memories can be edited, is your ghost even real? It deals with identity crisis. Motoko constantly questions, am I still human or just a program pretending to be one? And honestly, the anime doesn't give you a clean answer. There's technology versus humanity. The more advanced technology becomes, the more humans lose their uniqueness. If machines can think, feel, and evolve, then what makes humans special anymore? Now, why it's unique? Well, where most anime tell you a story, this one makes you think. It doesn't explain everything, it doesn't hold your hand, it leaves you with questions instead of answers. And yeah, that might frustrate some people, but that's exactly what makes it powerful. And also, Ghost in the Shell had a huge influence on The Matrix. And yeah, it's not subtle at all once you notice it. Just like Motoko questions what's real versus artificial, The Matrix builds its entire story around, is this world even real? The idea of humans being deeply connected or controlled by machines comes straight from cyberpunk themes Ghost in the Shell explored first. The iconic green code aesthetic, dark cyberpunk cities, and slow philosophical tone. Heavy inspiration from Ghost in the Shell's atmosphere. The Wachowskis literally showed scenes from Ghost in the Shell to their team as a reference. Things like plugging into networks through the neck and certain camera shots are almost copied. The Matrix didn't just get inspired, it basically took the philosophy, visuals, and ideas of Ghost in the Shell and turned them into a global blockbuster. And honestly, without Ghost in the Shell, The Matrix probably wouldn't exist in the same way. So why it's worth watching? Let's be real, this isn't for everyone. It's slow, it's heavy, it demands your attention. But if you're tired of basic, predictable anime, this is a must-watch. Because you get a deep, philosophical story, a unique cyberpunk world, and questions that stick in your mind long after the movie ends. Final thoughts. Ghost in the Shell isn't about action or hype. It's about identity, existence, and the terrifying possibility that you might not be as real as you think. And honestly, that quiet, unsettling feeling it leaves you with is way more powerful than any fight scene. Because once it gets into your head, it doesn't leave. That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe for more anime content. And I'll catch you in the next one, my ghosts and shells.